Alright, welcome back to another episode of WorldBox Nation Battle Royale. As you can see, we have here a dragon, or a dragon world, rather. It is called a... Well, this thing doesn't load right now, but I think it's called something like Dragon World from Startup. And I think it is, yeah, it's called that because I think this game used to have like a startup screen where, you know, the world would be like this, the dragon. And yeah, aside from the normal stuff where, you know, we have the kingdoms here, the modded one and the normal one, we also have a bunch of weird pumpkins thing that are just gonna generate even more of these weird tiles. And the island over here is containing this demon spawning thingy. Dial. Anyway, these are the kingdoms that I put down and kind of changed the name of. We have Holy Dragon over here for the humans, the Draken Brothers for the dwarfs, the elves, the Worm of Earth, the Rock Drake for the orcs, Drag on these something by the goblins, Reptilian Brothers, of course, for the lizard, and Rocky Worm for the hive. And I see that the Reptilian Brothers have already built their own big ship to sail, so they might be the one to take over the mainland, the main dragon first. But here we have, you know, all of the law that I have activated as normal, and we're gonna activate the game now. Okay. Well, let's observe these guys and see if they kind of like send their ship somewhere else. I've already built a farm. These guys seem to have little space, but the goblin doesn't even build farm anyway, so this guy have built a farm. Dwarves have made their own ports with ships. These guys have yet to do that. Oh, we already have war. So these guys are declaring war against each other despite never coming in contact. So that's kind of an oversight of the game. But sure. No, they're not gonna be able to like fight each other anyway because they don't have ships that can traverse the sea yet. So far we see some development in seafaring technology, but they have yet to utilize them. For example, these guys are standing here, not doing anything. Who will be the first to actually go and, you know, colonize the actual dragon? Maybe it could be the dwarves. What is happening? I hear some fighting. No, not really. What does that sound then? The world law is still the same. It's still normal, although we don't see any of these guys trying to sail the sea yet. Very strange. They will probably sail the sea in around 300 years from the start, so probably should see it soon. Should see the thing happen. Here we can see that the rocky worm have kind of perfected their farming technique. Meanwhile, the reptilian brothers have yet to even try farming, nor have they even built one of the pyramid. That is the town hall building of the race. Same for the elves. Perhaps it's due to the lack of space that they have. The reptilian brothers have yet to even sell their sea, and yet we already see that Draken brother are kind of like getting hostile here with the holy dragon, and we see here a fight has been engaged with the dwarf attacking onto the land of the island of the human, damaging their town hall severely, demolishing it. And right now they are trying to harass the human and once again fail. The ship just kind of like the dwarven ship, carrying one person at a time, harassing the human non-stop year after year, months after months. But is that an effective war strategy? Perhaps not. The human have been able to defeat the dwarven invader every single time. Here we see once again the strategy being oh my god, I can't even take it seriously. These guys are so freaking stupid. Here we see once again the dwarven army of one landing onto the beach of Holy Dragon Kingdom. Because of the lack of seafaring technology, the human hailing from Holy Dragon could not mount a counterattack, and therefore is bound to only defending their island from dwarven incursion. Each year, the human grows stronger, meanwhile the dwarves keep losing their only warrior in the kingdom. As you can see now, Dwarven Kingdom is composed of mostly young children who become relatively naive warrior, thinking that if they could year by year chip a little at the strength of the human, they could somehow win the war. It seems that there has been a change in strategy among the dwarves, that war is no longer needed. Peace was once again established between the human and the dwarves. But it seems that the dwarves have finally met a new enemy this time. The Drakondis goblins. These nuts. Once again, we see the same strategy being I don't even know. What the fuck is this? Why are you like this? The same strategy of sending a small amount of dwarfs from the island to go and harass the supposed enemy, only to be defeated right after the landing. Perhaps not the most effective strategy. One would have thought that learning from the lesson against the human, the dwarf would have changed their strategy by now. But alas, no changes could be made when the king of the dwarfs still think that sending one person into battle is enough. Alright, whatever. Okay. See that the dwarves are now getting a little bit hostile here with the elves, and yes, finally the dwarves have somewhat changed their direction in military strategy, sending not just one person but a group of 4, and actually managed to destroy another kingdom. Okay, so the elves are now gone, which is not good. One less race in the race. Whether or not they can, you know, actually do something about this, like colonize it, it's up to them. But seems that the dwarves are kind of preoccupied with attacking everyone in sight. Yeah, the elf was destroyed. So, hey, that's free real estate. Oh no, the kitty cat are like starving. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put on sonic speed now. We're gonna stop at like 10:45 or something. Okay. Well, the dwarf have kind of like... Okay, I don't know if they have changed the strategy or not, but seems like the strategy that they have learned against the elves are not being put into practice here. They just kind of like slam their face into a wall here. Or not. I mean, the population of the goblins is actually kind of decreasing, so I guess, yeah, the dwarf have actually learned the lesson. The dwarf from Dragon Brother have learned their lesson in war and now become more effective at slaughtering enemy. Quite a terrifying development here for the dragon world. As the dwarf getting more and more powerful, less kingdom are gonna be able to withstand their invasion. Okay, seems that they are attacking the orcs with some difficulties, even though they do have a lot of, you know, superior numbers and technology. But the orc have like the orc hailing from the rock drake have the innate ability to regenerate their wound faster than any other race, giving them an upper hand in combat. Alright. The well, at least the dwarf are actually kind of like colonizing other lands now, so they will be able to cover the lacking position of their home island. Oh no, the human are dead. As the dwarves grows in power, they have managed to completely eradicate it, to completely eradicate the human and the neighboring orcs tribes. Dominating island after island. The dwarf can now extract the wealth from which they could not possess in their home island. Okay. So we can see here that the dwarf are kind of like making new ports and stuff. You know, kind of like getting new stuffs, building new farms, kind of supporting their populations, kind of stuff. Some islands are a little bit smaller than others. The dwarves are actually not that great at like managing space due to their coding. The human islands seem to be kind of ignored for now. The dwarves have finally, oh my god, have also destroyed the hive, it seems. And they have finally managed to colonize the land itself. The dragon's body. Okay. Wow, look at this. They are actually kind of building road around the hills here. Very interesting. This island has like two houses, a town hall, and like a farm. And of course, you know, a port. Okay. The innate ability of the dwarves is to mine stone from the core of the earth. As such, it is not very out of character for them to build a mine immediately after coming across a continent. Okay, you know what? The bit is over. I can't keep up. They built a barrack here, so it seems that technology is kind of being developed. Von Nabdum Hotel, Atur, Gal Sodum, Gan Kastum, and Ver Edodum. Look at this, so orderly. Like a grid. It's like they're following like a grid-like fashion. Hey, the original human island was actually kind of like built over now. What happens to these guys though? I feel like these guys are kind of like there's a reptilian here. They're kind of like weirdly stunted in terms of like everything. They have a port very early on, but they never actually take advantage of that. Oh my god. The dwarf have kind of like break apart here. The original faction of Draken Brothers kind of like becoming back, kind of turned back into like their original island, and then other island kind of like declare independence. Rocky der Omom, Rocky de Pau, miners of Maru, Asmur Mountain, and Ogor Kingdom. The Ogor Kingdom split off from their age-old culture of Draken Brothers. Have I don't really know. Okay, so wow, the lizard managed to kind of survive and expand a little bit until and then they got freaking destroyed. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, seems that they are making their way to the tail now, and the dragon is kind of like entirely coated into a kind of like a dark red color from the Ogor Kingdom, as they kind of like go and just destroys the other dwarf factions. Oh, a new Olympics appeared. Okay. Onal stones. Who is this? Oh, it's Olympics. Not all islands are large enough to have colonies built on them, but I made sure that most islands can. The original map does not have this island like you know, large enough. Oh, the dwarf kind of like starting to enter the goblin. Well, no, not the goblin. This is not the goblin. This is the pumpkin. The pumpkin thingy now. I don't know if they can actually fight them right now. Maybe they will need the superior firepower of the gun. They might have guns powder now. Okay. But still need to destroy these thingy here before they can actually colonize this thing over here. Also, this island is kind of still being untouched. Someone was cursed and then dies. Oh, one of the pumpkin was destroyed, so that one less to worry about for the later expedition. The main central power of the dwarf now lies in Ogor Kingdom, in the heart of the dragon itself. To sate the hunger for their expansion, they need to send expedition to the Pumpkin Island and defeat the Pumpkin Overmind itself. So far, only 2 of the pumpkins have been defeated. Now it's 3, and the last one has been defeated, opening a new chapter for Dwarven history, or some shit like that. I don't know. Or at least they can kind of like maybe build something over here. Yeah, kind of did. Well, let's see what happened. Oh my god. Well, it seems that the Ogor Kingdom kind of like lay claim on the entirety of the dragon, so the wing is the right wing over here. Wing on the right over here is oh, okay. Well, never mind. Ogor Kingdom kind of lost the lower body of the dragon to Dick Emal. Dick Emal? What is this? This is like well, this does count as a village, but it doesn't have anything in it. No building whatsoever. Maybe they will need to eradicate these weird tiles before they can actually build anything on it. Or poor. Yeah, it seems that these things are really slimy and are like kind of trapping the dwarf a little bit. Oh, finally. Someone made it to the burning island itself and attacking the demon. Okay, but the demon are really powerful, and I don't think the dwarf can actually overcome them right now. Although they did try and manage to succeed destroying the fire tower. Interesting. Man, as the I guess this kind of thing will probably just, you know, get destroyed, kind of wizard away into ground, and as that happens, the dwarf will probably be able to colonize the area. There we go. They actually kind of build something here now. Okay, interesting. Ogor Kingdom was defeated in a major conflict and now have to Okay, you know what? Never mind. A Gore Kingdom will probably be gone in like a few years because Dick Emal right now looking rather strong. Oh my god, we're already near the end? That's so fast. Damn. I didn't think that the ending would come this fast. We're already at like year 1000. Dick Emal have finally defeated the Ogur something. And right now they seem to be taking control of the entirety of the island, along with some of the smaller island over here in the wing. Okay, this place here is in desperate need of wood and stuffs. Maybe I will put down some grass seed so that it, you know, would not be as barren. I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, extend the stuff a little bit until these guys manage to never mind, they already managed to defeat the demons here, so they are kind of like expanding a little bit. But this area definitely does need some further development. Oh, never mind. The town destroyed, but this town was rebuilt. Probably gonna need some more woods, or else this guy's gonna starve to death. Yeah, let's go for like 1100. And there's some woods here, yeah. So maybe they can actually kind of build like a building or something. But you know, this is the dwarf we're talking about. So maybe they just gonna like sit here and do nothing because they are not enough space for them to actually build anything. Dwarf are just kind of string like that. What do you lack? You have wood, you have stone. Upkeep homeless. Huh. 0 out of 8 houses. Then build some house then. Okay, you know what? That is it. That's gotta be the end. Even though we didn't see these area being built. But yeah, seems that Dick Emal over here is the winner. Of course, in terms of like biggest area. Let's see which kingdom is the oldest. We have Dick Emal. Oh my god, this king is like Skinburn, immortal, minor, bloodlust, wise, immortal, energized, Skinburn, blessed, golden tooth, poison immunity. Warfare 27, Stewardship 13. Hang on, let me... 184 years old. Dear Abal, 177 years old, so still old, still younger than the other one. Von Tower. Okay. Spear of Okaril. Hang on. 177 years old, so the same as the other one. And the king is Vak Sehur. Stinky apology. And the last one is Olympix, which actually is the oldest kingdom. Huh. Oldest surviving kingdom, that is. Death to Crystal. Okay. Impressive. The king is Arur, who is actually loading a gun called Battle Defender. Interesting. So Olympix is the winner in terms of like oldest surviving kingdom, and then we have Dick Imal over here with the with the most territory, basically. Kind of go and okay, let me see. Okay, you know what? Never mind. The island here is just too hostile for them to actually kind of conquer, so no use like observing it. I'm gonna end the video here, okay? It's kind of short, but yeah. Map is small, so you know. Gonna end video here. Bye.